The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we gonna talk about, man, JB Bin Laden ops exposed that man for snitching on the dudes that did that to LA Capone. Let's jump straight into it.
Just like JB Bin Laden, it's a rat.
Though, like, you really can't throw the rat comments out there unless you got the black and white.
That's the drive. I told for real, he told on LA Killer.
I'm finna show y'all
something. I was locked, he told on LA Killer on real paperwork. That's why 400 East don't claim. That's why he flipped the air.
Yo, bro, he really is 400 East, but I'm finna show y'all a little vert talent,
He flipped air hood, every hood he flipped. You know, man, MTV, Drill City.
Drill City don't even be outside, like, they...
JB Bin Laden, they brought up some, said he was like snitching or something. Y'all took really offense to
any paperwork. Yeah, that's why I say on my black folk, on my dick. Don't even ask me like that, folks. On my big cuz, that's my big brother for my. That's the reason I rap. Ain't nobody play with him. I'm name a nigga that play with JB. Name a nigga that came out.
Jail coaching and all that.
Hold on, folks. Shut up for a quick, folks. On my 10 next comments, on my do something to him though. Who played with him? On my dick, ain't nobody played with him. And he out here rapping around the town, spinning niggas block and still be clapping niggas down.
My condolences go out to LA Capone, but I believe this, and this is just my personal opinion. If he was on the scene of a crime, the police was going to talk to him anyway. And if the rumors is true, like what Tay Capone was saying, that, you know, him and JB Bin Laden was at a recording studio and they was waiting on a lift, and, you know, LA Capone got tired of waiting and he decided to walk, which to me is crazy as ever, that you would have thought LA Capone would have been smarter than that. All those ops that you dissing and trolling, and this is at the heat of the war in Chicago. Why would that man want to walk? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that a lift would have made it even more better, because if they was gonna do it, they would have did it with them dudes in the car. But I feel like this, right? The man was gonna have to give a statement to the police anyway. Where is that statement that helped convict those dudes? I never seen it. Them dudes told on theyself. Lil Mick made a statement. The 25-year-old that was involved in the statement. Those dudes told on theyself. Those dudes told that, yeah, we got a call that such and such was at a studio. This person, whoop, whoop, whoop. We all got in the van and You know what I'm saying? Or we drove a tail car and whoop, whoop. How would JB Laden know all of that stuff? Think about that. How would he know that? Dudes told on theyself in that LA Capone situation. I'm just going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this, right? I feel like we live in an era to where that snitch word just get thrown around a little bit too much, man. Like, I thought you supposed to have paperwork to prove that a dude snitched or told. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, if it's a situation to where a lot of street dudes, they don't even really care no more. Real talk. Because if you got money and you got some clout, dudes don't care nowadays about snitching. Y'all dudes trying to press the issue. Yeah, I don't rock with rats. I ain't no snitch. I ain't no whoop, whoop, whoop. Everybody got a snitch, a rat, 12 in their family. Everybody then ate at the table with one of their homies that then told. Trust and believe me, the same way real dudes feel like they in the streets, the same way snitching is. You know what I'm saying? Gunna just showed the whole world that don't nobody care about snitching and ratting. Now, I understand there's some real street dudes out there that's going to go down to the core and listen to their last beat, heartbeat in their chest. They going to go out real. Ain't going to snitch, ain't going to fold, ain't going to tell, ain't going to do nothing. They'll go do life in prison before they tell. And salute to y'all dudes. But those is rare in 2026. Real talk. So for the person that you about to go slide with, to your homie next to you that's saying, I don't snitch, I don't rat, I don't whoop, 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 whoop. He gonna be the first one to tell on you, man. Look at them dudes, Lil Mick and them. They was down for a cause. They was down to go take a life. But then what happened? Everybody told. You know what I'm saying? If Big A was alive, she'd have been charged with that junk. You know what I'm saying? Dudes are just running their mouth telling. Keep it a buck with you. The statements is still online. Them dudes told on they self, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like whatever JB Bin Laden said or whatever, it helped them police out. Cause them dudes gave statements, their own statements was used against them. I'm gonna say again, how would he know as many people that was supposed to go on that hit? How would he know about a tail car? How would he know, oh, they got a call from this person that whoop, whoop, whoop was at the studio? Of course he was gonna get it. Of course they was gonna make him make a statement. He was on the scene when a B was committed. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like his statement or whatever he said helped their case out. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if anybody was put in JB Bin Laden's shoes, what you think y'all gonna do? What you think, you're not gonna talk to law enforcement and you just was on the scene, the crime of somebody losing their life? What you think this is? This ain't no, listen, the one thing I'm gonna say is this. I don't know about too much legal stuff because I ain't no lawyer, but I know if you're on the scene of a crime and somebody lost their life, you're questioned. Regardless, you're getting questioned. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say again, if he would have provided some crucial information, he would have been up on that stand in their trial. You're not going to provide no information to law enforcement that's going to help them get a conviction or help charge somebody, and you don't think later on down the line that you're not going to get up on that stand. Now, I've seen times to where they won't always use everybody's statements and all of that, but I just don't feel like he said anything that helped their case. My personal opinion, I feel like them dudes told on themselves. I felt like this, and this is just the last thing I'm going to say. I felt like when dudes got that call that it was L.A. Capone, they thought about, oh man, the fathead this and the whoop, whoop, whoop. We got all these deceased people. Let's go get one. But I don't think dudes thought about, man, if we get caught, is everybody going to stand tall? Because if dudes would have honestly stood tall, I don't think none of them dudes would have went to jail. If all of them dudes would have probably stood tall and not told on each other and everybody gave a different part of the story that they just was able to put together, I feel like them dudes probably, man, wouldn't have got charged with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. But like I said, man, your boy Jeff spoke on this same situation when he was alive, and he said the same thing. You know, where the paperwork at? You know, there's no way that, you know, his statement was used to arrest somebody, or his statement was used to prosecute somebody, and he wouldn't have to get up on that stand, you know what I'm saying, to say that same statement. You know, once you give a statement to the grand jury, it's considered contempt of court or it's considered perjury if you don't go forward with that. I'm just being honest with you. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for tapping in with me.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media. You feel me?